What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Tidal Wave. I know I'm in the wrong seat tonight. I'm over here on the right side, which isn't quite right. This is usually Riptide's chair.
You stole it. How dare you?
I've been plotting for the past few weeks about how I can take over Riptide's Tidal Wave, and this is the accumulation of all that time put together.
I tried kicking him out once upon a time, and he just keeps coming back.
It's what I do, guys. I'm always sneaking around at the bottom, but hey, it's Neptune, right? It's what we do. Anywho, I'm here just temporarily for a week as we launch out this new Tidal Wave format that we are very excited to share with everybody. Next week, Riptide's going to be taking the reins back on his own show. It only seems fair.
Yes.
But anyways, we have a really great new format for you guys tonight. It is all about the community, and I will save some of that for as we move forward through the night. But first off, let's bring up the schedule and talk a bit about what's going on this week. Right, everybody, it's kind of our standard practice. We have, of course, this week, our community league nights, which are very exciting. One of those is tomorrow night. Riptide, did you catch some of those tournaments that were flying around last week?
Oh, I sure did. Especially the one that was on Saturday.
Oh.
I was right in front of every single shot.
You know, the community mashups are a lot of fun, right? Because we bring in players from all over the place, and we're going to be talking more about that community mashup in just a little bit in our This Week in Esports. But it was a really great experience. But again, of course, Tuesday nights and Friday nights, guys, we do have league game nights where everyone comes together. They host games, host tournaments, all sorts of great stuff. If you keep your eye on our announcements boards, you'll see Princess Lyra shouting out the players that are hosting tournaments on those nights. But we'll talk more about that in just a little bit. Of course, Wednesday night is the raid. Riptide, do you have somebody for the raid yet, or are you keeping that a secret?
No, we actually will have Cloud PH on air with us. I know we've already spoke just a little bit, but we are excited to get another person on. Everybody, please tune in, because this is where we really get to see the personal side of all of our creators and help everyone's channel grow. So this is just another way that we want to help just bring more viewers and members to your channels.
Yeah, it's a great experience. I mean, I've watched all of them, mostly because I'm the guy sitting behind the desk while you're running them.
Very true.
But they're great experiences. And like Riptide was saying, it's a really great way to get more people into the creator streams and to share a little bit about who they are. We're very excited about where that is going to be going here in the future. And then, of course, Thursday is Fireside Chat, where we're going to be pushing out all of our big announcements about what's to come in the coming weeks. Riptide always sees some interesting things happening on Twitch during Firesides, isn't that right?
So the thing I'm always proud about, other than everybody just being crazy in the chat, which is the best. Again, this is, I think, the second week in a row that we've actually had more viewers than IGN, which is, if anybody is into the gaming industry, they're the biggest news outlet for video games. We've not only tried to hire them, but also there is a really, really great company called What's Good Games, where there's three lovely ladies that come together to talk about games. And there's some really, really big names in the industry that do that show, and we've 2 weeks in a row have done better than them. So it's
exciting.
It just shows that you guys really care about Aquatik and about the brand, and that we're continuing to grow.
Yeah, so thank you all. It is very much appreciated. But with that being said, let's dive into our next section and do a little recap of last week's Fireside. Alrighty, guys. So last Fireside was an absolute blast. We did have a lot of fun, and a couple of things went through. The first thing I want to talk about is we did welcome 2 new esports managers, as well as a new community manager. So that was a big blast for us. We'll talk more about that in a second. Elvie is our new community manager, and she's going to be joining us on the air tonight a little bit later on in a different segment. So you'll see her a bit later on tonight. Of course, we've also talked a bit about our new creator additions. The way that new creators are going to be working going forward is we are limiting the amount we're going to be bringing on each month. So right now we're looking at about 5 to 10 new creators each month. Our marketing team is kind of revamping and putting together a new plan and a new schedule of how they are going to be handling that going forward to make sure we provide everybody the best news possible. And then last but not least, qualifiers will take place over one entire month. We'll talk more about that a bit later on tonight as well. But each game is going to be getting its own week. So Riptide, that was a whole bunch of things for one Fireside, yeah?
I mean, 100%. I mean, the fact that we're just, I mean, here, it feels like every week there is something new. We're always, I mean, sometimes, I mean, that's why sometimes we end up running 5 minutes late. Sometimes we're finishing one thing in order to start another, you know?
And it seems like it's the story of our lives nowadays. We're always causing some sort of a disaster.
That's a very true word.
It doesn't help that I see plugs and I just want to like play with them and I'm like, what the? Oh.
Please stop.
It happens. Sorry guys. It's usually why we're late. You know, it's my bad. But yeah, so lots of exciting things last week with Fireside. Of course, definitely stay tuned every Thursday to our Fireside chats. They happen at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's where we make all the big announcements about what's going to be going on in Aquatic over that upcoming week.
Yeah, and I know we haven't done the pre-show in a while too. It's really more so that we've been, as you guys have seen, there has been new sets. So that's the big thing is when we do bring back the pre-show end of it, it's making sure that everything looks great for you guys. We don't want anything to look subpar. We want everything to just be, what was the word you always use? Fantastic?
Fantastic. That is 100% true. All right, y'all. So that was Fireside. Again, don't forget to tune in this week, Thursday at 8:30 p.m. In the meantime, let's check out what's this week in esports. All righty. So esports, obviously, a big part of who Aquatic is. It's in our name, right? This week in esports. A couple of things that I want to quickly talk about. This past week, there were over 10, and I think I might have even mistyped that earlier. I think there was almost over 15 community tournaments held on the Discord. That is amazing. Really, really, really thank you to everybody in the community who is holding these tournaments right now. It's very exciting to see. I hope you're enjoying a taste of running tournaments, of launching your own servers, of doing some other things, and we'll talk a bit about a particular server that was launched in just a few seconds. Also, wanted to do a big shout out to our community mashup winners. We had Team Captain New, who dominated on the battlefield, in conjoined with his MVP, who actually happened to be the MVP of the entire community mashup, and that was Official GB. Really great work from Official. He actually got his hands on a very cool Razer Elite keyboard, so very awesome to get out for winning that MVP. Of course, every community mashup, we always name an MVP, and we hand out a really cool piece of gear, as well as some cool prize money for the winning team. But the rest of that winning team, which we cannot forget, was Autopsy, Primitive Bot, and Rex 209er that really dominated on that Valorant battlefield. So really exciting there as well. And then, of course, there's Vanguard Gaming. Vanguard Gaming was started by some individuals in our own Discord. Seismic, as well as a few others, put together an amazing Discord server that you definitely can find tossed around on our Discord all the time. If you haven't seen it, go searching for it, ask about. They run some amazing Call of Duty games on a regular basis, and we cannot encourage you enough to head out and play. They really do some great product there. So definitely head over to Vanguard Gaming. They've really stepped up their COD game, which I know a lot of you are asking about on a regular basis. Now, all that being said, I mean, Riptide, we're really working hard on increasing the esports presence of Aquatik Esports. With all that being said there, I mean, what are your thoughts on these new community tournaments that are coming into play? I mean, do you like to see those more than the ones that we're holding, or how do you balance that?
I mean, to a degree, yes.
Yeah.
Just because for you and I, we're working.
Yep.
You know, and so there is it still exciting when we're working? Yes, but there is something nice about when I can just kind of casually, you know, in just my free time, you know, in our free time that we can actually stop by, tune in, cheer. It doesn't. You know, I can actually enjoy it more versus going like, oh, how's the audio? Oh, how's, you know, versus I can just sit back and watch everybody be successful and be happy. And it's nice to see everybody grow, and it's nice to see other communities, working together and joining. So I mean, that's my thought on it. I do like our giveaways. I know they do giveaways too. But I mean, it's just I guess I don't have really other than just being a little bit more free.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's great. I love the community tournaments, especially because a lot of them are actually having commentating going live through them from other members in the community. But that being said, can we just stop and say how great Kami Wolverine is at commentating these Valorant tournaments? Unreal.
I mean, he really is just awesome to work with, and especially now that we have an esports manager working for us now. I mean, I know over the past month I've reached out to a lot of commentators. We've kind of had some on standby, but Toad is really the expert on that, and so we were just even chatting today about getting some people set up for these mashups.
Yeah. And for those of you that are new to the esports arena, or especially on the aquatic side, we do have 2 esports managers. One of them goes by Toad on the Discord, a fantastic individual. He heads up our Orca League. And then we have another esports manager who I believe, fully onboarded today. He should be in the Discord as early as tomorrow, and I'll see what name he decides to give his presence on the Discord. But he is going to be heading up both the Jelly as well as the Shark League. Now, I've been thinking a lot recently about where I would land if I ended up jumping into one of our leagues, and I have a feeling I'd be somewhere around the Shark level. And now there's some games, not gonna lie, I've been getting my Valorant gameplay on.
Him and I stay pretty late a lot of nights, A, working, but also B, sometimes we have our consoles and our PCs here too, so it's real quick and easy to be like, oof, finish my emails on the Valorant. To where it's funny hearing us. I know you've been playing a lot of Valorant, I've been playing a lot of finishing Last of Us, and us yelling between, because my desk sits right outside his office, so between us yelling almost back and forth. But his game's getting good, guys. I would watch out for. I won't give away the alias, but I'd watch out for good old Neptune over here.
I know, Neptune for Orca 2020 on the Valorant side when that pulls in. Maybe I'll even participate in our qualifiers. I'm just going to have to get a ticket first, which, I mean, at this point, anybody's game. So we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, so if you haven't met our esports managers, definitely reach out to them in the Discord. They are a bunch of people, and are always excited to talk with you. If you're interested in working with us as a coach, either for a community level gameplay or something higher, we do have an application that you can apply for on the Aquatik Esports website at aquatikesports.com, where you can apply to be a community coach, to coach any one of these amazing games. We also have a bunch of other roles in there that are esports based, including graphic design and video editing and all sorts of fun things that we love to work with people on from the community in particular.
Just as a quick shout out, I do, if anybody likes to edit videos, I can always use more editors. I think that's what with managing all the community channels, that's what I have the least of. If you guys have some free time and want us to, put out, because obviously you guys are seeing a lot of the videos that are coming out, and a lot of those are not only being made by the creators, but then also being passed off to an editor. So if that's something you would like to do, feel free to fill out the form and get signed up, because I would love to give people some work. This is great for your portfolio, us trying to get you work, just getting exposure in general. So we could use more editors.
So to wrap up this week in esports, there's 2 last things I want to talk about. And not going to lie, I did delay a little bit there because I had done some timing earlier for our next segment. So I've been stalling a hot second. But you know what? That's what Neptune does, and I'm a fantastic staller. But in the meantime, what I want to quickly talk about is we have 2 big things going on this week. Of course, we have league game nights, right? There's Jelly and Shark game nights on Tuesday, and then Orca League Night on Friday, right? So those players are hosting their own games on those 2 days. So if you're out and about and you want to play in one of their tournaments, please make sure to check out announcements on both of those days, where Princess Lyra is going to be shouting out who is playing and what's going on. We have a really cool new format that we're going to be introducing here out of our mini esports arena, where we're going to be shouting out some of those games, giving you a preview of what's going on in the community. And I believe as early as next week, we're actually going to be running official aquatic tournaments on that Tuesday and Friday night. For those players that have made teams and leagues to show off their skills and their mettle and take home some goods. But last but not least, in This Week in Esports, I want to talk about our community mashup that is taking place this Saturday at 2 o'clock. God, I love the community mashup. I mean, it is probably my favorite thing all week.
Do we know what game it is yet?
It is still Valorant. We're doing that for a couple more weeks. We've had so much interest in Valorant right now. We are blowing up off the hook in that game. There's no bias here. It just all happens to be the questions that we're getting for it. But if you want to play in that, I believe it is aquatik.gg/mashup, where you can go through and fill out your application to get dropped into the group that we're playing from. Every week we pick some random individuals to be matched up onto teams to get in. The prize pool is, what is it, Riptide? It's $250?
Yeah, because it'll be $50. Yeah, because it'll be $50 a head.
Yeah, so we do a $250 prize pool for the winning team, as well as a random amazing item for the MVP. Like I said,
I know what it is.
Last week we gave out a Cyberpunk Xbox One X, and this particular last week we did the Razer Huntsman Mini. That's the word I was looking for, the Razer Huntsman Mini, which is a really, really beautiful keyboard. All right, guys, that's what's going on this week in esports. What we're going to move on to next is that new segment. Let's move on to the community highlight.
I think I'm here. Oh, nope, we're coming. Okay, y'all.
All righty, y'all.
No,
Well, we
wait,
are
am I?
back, and we have brought with us a special guest over here, and her name is Elvie. So she is joining us here in the studio and is about to show off some amazing things that have been going on here in the community. With all that being said, howdy, Elvie. Why don't you go ahead and take over?
Hey. Oh, I'm on the TV. That's cool. I was wondering how that would work. Hey, y'all. Okay, so I'm LV first off. If y'all are just learning about me, I'm the new community manager. I'm basically here to help everyone's needs and answer questions and just let y'all know you're really loved and special, because that is what I like to do. And I have met so many awesome people in this community since I started. So thanks to everyone who's been just amazing and supportive and have helped me with questions, because I'm still learning a lot of things. This segment is eventually going to be all things you guys. I've just started figuring out what I want to do here. But I got a little distracted with looking at people's pet pictures. So we're going to be looking at some people's pets. I would like to showcase some people who got affiliate this week. I wanted to get around to showing off some amazing artwork by the people that we have here, but we're gonna have to do that next week because I got a little distracted playing some Halo 3 and looking at the pet pictures. But next week, y'all, I'm telling you, we're gonna see some amazing art. And also, if you wanna be featured in this segment, please DM me if there's something that y'all, anything that exciting that happened or just anything you wanna share, I'm here to do that. So let's get to some cute pet pictures because I'm pretty excited about these, honestly. So Shady Shiva, look at these. Just look at these things. Look at that cat. Like, just look at that cat. I've been doing this all day, y'all, and I'm telling you. So if you have pets and you're really proud of them, please send me pictures. Just send me all your pet pictures because I cannot get enough of them. So that's Shiva. You can give Shiva. They just started out on Twitch, so I'm sure would appreciate a bunch of follows. Determined also has some really cute cats, and apparently a gator. Now I'm not sure if that's actually Determined's gator, but you know, it's cute, so we put him in there. It's fine. And then this one, oh goodness, we even got some puppy pictures. This is Ollie. This is Table's golden doodle, which I have always wanted a golden doodle. So y'all, please continue to send in pictures. I'm telling you, I could do this all day. And then also, so I wanted to get more pictures. So I wanted to talk about a mod that we have. Each week, I would love to feature a certain community member that just like has really stood out or like really gone the extra mile. And Key Lime is such an incredible mod. She made that pie, and I was just like, wow, that looks amazing. I wanted to show that off. And then just the dog in a uniform. Dog in a uniform. It's amazing. But Key Lime has just been so incredible. So she is an Orca League member for League of Legends, and she likes to play League of Legends, Call of Duty, Dungeons and Dragons, and she also runs the League of Legends server. But I really wanted to give her a shout out because she has just been so amazing and helpful, and I know that we all love her, and she's always so active in Discord. But I would love to showcase someone every week if you're just going the extra mile. And yeah, the dog's adorable. Yeah, and then one last thing that I wanted to talk about was the affiliates this week, which y'all, I got my screen captures are crazy here. Oh God, what have I done? We'll get there. Okay, affiliates. Here they are. Not there. Yeah. Okay. If you've made affiliate partners, sorry y'all. I've procrastinated this project and I gotta get it together. Repa484 and Ultra the. Congrats on affiliate, y'all. Please, anyone who has managed to get affiliate or partner, I know I gotta name my sources better. I want to showcase that and let people know so we can get you even more followers. So there's that. And then one last thing I want to talk about, speaking of new affiliates, which is Ultra the. He has recently made this really awesome Minecraft server that's going to be open to the public. It's not yet. But he made this really cool video. I'm hoping y'all can hear the audio on it. And I wanted to show this off because I thought it was really, really cool. Hopefully you guys can hear this. I hope. Like what? What? So that's really exciting. So I really, really, really love Minecraft, and that server looks like it's going to be incredible. So thank you for sharing that with me, Ultra Thub. So yeah, I think that's about all I got for this week. But listen, next week I will be a lot more prepared. We're going to see some really amazing artwork from the community. Hopefully y'all can share some fun things that has happened. Just anything cool and exciting. Seriously, I would love to hear it and share it because y'all are amazing and you deserve to be broadcasted and just, yeah, all that. So thank you for being a part of Aquatik, and I am so happy to be here for y'all. Let me know if you need anything, and I'm gonna put this back to the studio. So sorry for
Elvie,
procrastination.
thank you so much for everything there. That was a fantastic community highlight. I loved everything that I saw there.
I love seeing all the dogs.
Oh my God. And the pie?
And actually, I thought it was really cool that she had the new affiliates for this week.
Yeah.
That was actually, I thought it was really good job, everybody. Seriously.
Yeah, fantastic, everyone. I mean, there's some really great things to be proud of there. Key Lime, I'm going to be coming to you for a little bit of that key lime pie. I am a big pie person, so I want some now. I mean, it's only fair. We need pie. But yeah, so for those of you that don't know, Elvie is our community manager around here at Aquatik Esports. She is in the Discord all the time, and you can find her as Elvie. So definitely reach out to her, talk to her. I know she's going to be looking for pieces to cover in that segment every single week. I would love to be featured there. I'm going to make an alias and sneak into the Discord just to take pictures of my dog that I don't have. But I do have a cat. I mean, my cat's beautiful.
It's also named Cat.
My cat's name is Cat. She's a Maine Coon. She's cool. She's cool. Don't hate, Riptide. Don't hate. All right, guys. So that was Community Highlight again. Thank you to Elvie. She'll be here every week with us on Tidal Wave, showing off people from the community. And we have a few more segments left tonight, including the top 5 plays of the week, which we're going to be wrapping up tonight with. That was actually put together by one of our video editors. This is our first time having a video editor put that series together,
Yes.
which we'll be diving into in a few minutes. Riptide headed that one up with him.
Yeah. Reach out to Aquatic Bliss, who I thought just did a fantastic job. And the videos, to me, I think it's good and it's funny too. So least I think it is. So, we'll get that squared up here in just a second.
Spoilers on what's to come. But in the
I get excited.
But in the meantime, we are always receiving a ton of questions in the Discord, through our social channels, through Twitch chat. With all of that said, we are going to move into the top 3 questions of the week. What's up, y'all? Top 3 questions of the week. I know you are all really excited to see what these might be. We're first off starting with, when are players receiving qualifier emails? That's a fantastic question. When are those players receiving qualifier emails?
If I'm not mistaken, they are coming out right at the end of the month.
Give or take, yes.
1 point for me.
We're just
I got it.
We're just finalizing our qualifier series for next month. Like I said, we're running them a bit differently this time. You're actually going to be going up and playing against individuals that have already made one of our leagues. We really want to round those leagues out a bit more, bring on a few more people to make sure that these tournament nights that we have on a regular basis are well-rounded and a lot of fun. And the more people we have in those league groups, the better. But yes, so if you have secured a ticket, don't worry about that. You will be getting an email right around the end of the month, like Riptide said, for some more information there to come in the very near future. Let's see. The next question is, when are creators being announced? What a great question. Creators are being announced in the last Fireside of the month. Is that...
It'll be the following. So not this week, but the following.
You know, when I keep saying it's Fireside, it's technically not Fireside. It is actually a Neptune's News, which takes place on Tuesday. So the last Tuesday of the month. So not this one,
Correct.
the next one.
I get it. Plus also, too, time is like... I've heard this phrase, time is a round flat circle right now. Like, it's pretty hard. We're here almost every day, so it's kind of... We always scratch our head like, what is today? Oh, it's Monday. Oh, no, title wait. Let's get ready.
For real, though. We got to change all the computers and things around. And to be fair, Thursday and Tuesday both begin with T's. I mean, come on now. It just makes sense.
It's hard. It's math.
What?
He's not good at math.
Math? Whatever. Technically. And you know what? We're talking about creators and we're talking about tickets. I had mentioned our new Aquatik uplink, right? So this is something exciting that we do every stream, and I think I'm going to signal to our producer now to bring a little image up over here to the right side of me, right over yonder, producer with the uplink. There should be a little picture that appears right next to me. That is our new Aquatik uplink.
I love it!
That you will see in just a second.
There
it is!
Well, it's not there yet. It's not there.
Oh,
there it is!
There. Look at that. I did that too soon. So we are doing a new Aquatik uplink series. Every stream, we're going to have one of these bad boys appear at random. Very random.
You just stand up and give them the Vanna White.
They'll have
know who Vanna White is.
They'll have all sorts of things in them. Sometimes they'll have tickets for qualifiers. Sometimes they'll have digital goods like games or Fortnite V-Bucks or Valorant bucks. I don't even know what those are called, but I spend them all the time. All sorts of things will appear in there. Even maybe some new bucks for the Hyperscape games. Some very exciting stuff that will appear, yeah. So digital goods will appear over yonder. You'll be able to click, redeem, snapshot with QR codes, all sorts of good stuff.
You know what? I'm going to say this real quick.
Yeah.
Because I always say it on the stream. So Hyperscape, right? We're all loving it. We're all testing it out. Get hype, right? For the Hyperscape. Now, how, Andrew, or Neptune, I just may have said an alias, how do you get free skins for Hyperscape? I got free skins the other day. How did I do that?
I think you did that through Twitch Prime.
If you have Twitch Prime, you have Amazon Prime, right? So if you got all the video sites, you've got all the game sites, right? You get free games, you get a new skin. It's only for a few days, if I remember correctly, for Hyperscape. And which also gives you one free sub to a channel of your choosing. We would love that it would be us, but feel free to give it to any creator or channel of your choosing. Remember, don't leave that $5 on the table for Jeff Bezos. He's got enough of those fives.
Oh my gosh.
Feel free to support the channel of your choosing. And again, we would love it to be us.
This is Riptide's thing and fantastically well done.
You get free stuff. There's the Hyperscape skin. There's a new skin for Doom Eternal. Who
Yeah,
doesn't
I saw
love
that. It does
Doom?
look good.
There's a bunch of free PC games. Come
Yeah.
on, get out of here.
I've got some amazing skins from Fortnite in there.
Yep.
There was a cool one. I mean,
There's an Apex one that just popped up the other
Yeah?
day, if I'm not mistaken. There's just go check it out.
and I'm surprised that people don't know about that, the free piece, that you can get all that cool stuff with it. I mean, it is really a fantastic service.
It is.
We have one last question in our top 3 questions, and that is, how do I join Aquatic? Well, there's a plethora of fantastic ways. Yeah. First off, by checking out our streams. We have a lot of fun. We talk about a lot of cool things in the community. We're about to go into top 5 plays of the week. We're going to be showing off some community members that have done some amazing things. But y'all, I mean, aside from that, tickets are a big thing. They get you access to our qualifiers. We're going to be doing ticket drops for tournaments and all sorts of other great stuff. I will say, those tickets go up fast. In these little pop-up things we did a moment ago, we're only going to be putting a very limited amount in there. And I mean limited, right? There's small batches just to get people in and quickly add some additional people to grow those out. I mean, sometimes they go out as fast as 15, 20 seconds. Sometimes it's quicker. I mean, it's insane.
We had some people express that, I wasn't able to get one. And so we're trying to spread it out randomly too. So that way it's kind of like a Where's Waldo of where the tickets are going to be. So, make sure you tune in. If you are not here for League oriented, maybe you just enjoy the content. Go check out our YouTube page, subscribe to see all the new videos. I think about every other day we're putting up a video. As long I have a pretty big queue right now, but as long as we have videos in stock of our creators who are always making videos for us, and this is you guys. We're putting videos of you guys, so feel free to stop by there and check it out. And if that's something you're interested in, or one of those community roles too, feel free to hit any of us up, or even myself. And be more than happy to point you in the right direction.
Yeah, and that's the other way, right? So I mean, there's tickets for leagues. There is the creator application to become a creator, right? Where you're working with our creator group, doing a bunch of cool stuff. There's some great perks that we're working on very hard to try to get those released as soon as possible. We've got a bit behind. We're working very hard to get those squared. Aquatik.org is also a great place to start. Aquatik.org, not aquaticesports.com. It lets you choose your aquatic pathways. You'll get put into a direction of whether it's a creator, whether it's an esports legend, whether it's a watcher who just wants to take place and watch all of our great tournaments, or whether it's somebody who wants to take place as, like Riptide was saying, as an editor or a commentator or a coach, right? I mean, we actually found Kami Wolverine through there. He's a fantastic commentator now. Who's starting to make some big bucks doing the commentating of these Valorant tournaments. So great ways to get involved.
And just remember, guys, the more we grow, what we do, and that's even what he's saying. We want Kami to happen to everybody. So as we all grow together, this is going to benefit everybody.
So how do you join Aquatic? That's how. And like I said, definitely also keep an eye on all of our streams as we drop out these Aquatic uplinks that will have all sorts of great stuff. Like I said, it's not always tickets. Sometimes it might be cool merch or goods or all sorts of other stuff. Just keep your eye on the prize as we'll be dropping those randomly every single stream.
And again, I am looking for more editors, and I'm just going to put it out there. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and fill it out. If you can't find it, again, just send me a message on Discord. I'll be more than happy to help you.
And speaking of editors, I think it's time for us to see the great work of one of them. You know what time it is? It's time for Top 5 Plays of the Week.
Hi. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? It's your boy Bliss coming at you from my house. I'm so crazy. Yeah, it's your boy Bliss coming from the house. Link to the Aquatic Discord in the description below. Press it. Join the Discord. It's awesome. You won't regret it. It's fun. It's awesome. I say awesome. I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's a top 5 plays of the week. I chose some pretty good ones in my opinion. And yeah, let's jump straight into this.
Where is my trident? Oh, it's in my
hit it.
office.
Yeah, it's in the creator studio.
Yeah, it's the creator studio just chilling out.
I hit it.
Let's see here. A beta was here. I can't tell if people actually got the tickets dropped this stream. LOL. I believe so. I mean, there are limited drops in these aquatic uplinks. They go pretty quickly. I'll look and see if we can get some more, probably maybe even tomorrow night stream as well. We can drop another group and get some more out there. Maybe a bit more. I'll check to see how quickly they disappeared. If they were too fast, I'll up the number just a bit. You know, the magic of being Neptune. You can make some changes on the fly. Let's see here. Explode has asked, hey Riptide, how can I get in contact? Wow. How can I get in contact with you to give being an editor a go? Discord DM question mark?
Yeah, just shoot me a DM on Discord, and then we'll get you squared away. Send me like a link of something that really showcases your editing skills or maybe your style. Also too, and I'll look it over and then we can start. We'll start getting you some videos. Like I said, it's just another way for you to get more and more exposure.
Don't mind me over here.
No, you're fine.
I was just doing things that people were asking for. Goose2021, read my message. There you go.
You read it.
Yeah, I did. Nep, where's the other? Where's the other trident? Is there another trident? Try hard. Is there a secondary trident?
They're talking about Matt.
Oh, other trident, real life trident. He's actually on vacation. He's been working so hard. He thought he deserved a day off. I mean, I guess.
Can I have one?
No.
Oh.
So that happened.
Sad.
Who dat caps are we doing league play tomorrow? You are. That is tomorrow for both Jelly as well as Shark. And Osta asked, are you the real Aquaman? No. I'm the real Neptune. That counts for something, I think. Perhaps. Let's see here. No one in chat got tickets. Sir Sandwich, I will take a look at that right afterwards. We'll see what's going on. It was probably a pretty small batch, but I will take a look and see. A lot of people, when they grab the tickets, they head off afterwards. But we'll take a look at that, and if no, we'll drop some more, and I can put them in the Discord depending on how many picked up tonight. Yeah, I'll take a look right afterwards. Dark World said, no days off. The grind is real. Yes.
I will say though, we both of us we came in on. But today is Monday, so we came in yesterday for a little bit, and we worked probably about like the morning, and all of a sudden we were like, oh no, we can game. It was so wonderful.
What? Repa484 said, how do we grow on Twitch? You know, it's a really great question. I find that growing on Twitch comes from commitment, right? I mean, it's putting down a schedule. It's knowing I'm going to stream on these days, and it's sticking to it. Right? It's getting out there and continuing to put yourself forward. Eventually, you'll start to pick up a follower or two. That continues to grow. It compounds. It starts to snowball.
We are eventually recording a series that is going to be going over things like that too. We haven't done it yet, so I can't give you a date or anything. The story I always give to people who reach out to me with that question is when I started streaming on Twitch. The first game I ever played in front of anybody was Black Ops 4, and the joke was that I'm as much as I love Call of Duty, I'm not the greatest playing competitive. You can ask anybody. That's not the game I'm competitive at. That being said, that was half the joke, is that people were coming to the stream and they were like, oof, this guy's kind of bad, but he's really funny at it. And so I would make jokes about how I would die, or like, oh, this guy's, he's sniping me, or he's waiting next to where I'm going to spawn, because he knew I was just going to spawn there. And so it's about realizing what you're also like your niche or your gimmick, or what you're trying to produce as content, and using that as an advantage. So I rode with that for quite some time as a streamer before coming to Aquatik as a full-time content creator. So again, it's just about realizing what you do well and then rolling with it.
Yeah, and of course, also being active in Aquatik is also a great way to help boost yourself. We have a
100%.
fantastic community that's all here to support each other.
This job, I have this. Obviously, I have a skill set for it, but one of the other side of the argument with any job is networking.
Yep.
And if it wasn't from knowing actually our producer behind the desk and knowing Neptune from a previous job, this probably it helped boost me into the position. So make sure you are in the Discord, connecting with people, becoming friends, because what if they get a job here or a different org, and then that's your way into becoming a full-time employee somewhere too. So
They call me Silver. Can we get an editor or designer role? That's a fantastic idea. I will have the mods and LV and them put together an editor designer role that we can apply out. So everybody knows who's making great video content, designing and putting in some fantastic things. So I will let LV and the mod team get right on that. Can y'all imagine Nep and Rip doing the Renegade? I know some of the Renegade. I'm not sure I'm ready to break that out on stream yet. I'm no Charlie D'Amelio. But we will, maybe Rip and I will learn the Renegade in full motion and bring that to a tidal wave near you. I know everybody wants to see it. Somebody immediately afterwards said, "Oh God, why did you put that image in my head?" It's scary to me as well. Yeah, I see lots of schedule, social media, networking, totally there. What do you look for in top plays of the week? Just fantastic content. Our editors work on picking some content, putting it out there. We work out there as well. So it's just having those awesome plays that catch the eye of someone who's watching. Okay, guys. I know there's still a bunch of questions that are throwing in. Yes.
Actually, I will say this real quick. A lot of the videos that are going up from the editors are from our creators, but when we're doing features like the top 5 plays of the week, that can be anybody. So we are doing, if anybody feels like, oh, I don't want to be singled out because I'm not a creator, but you are a content creator on your own, you are still a part of Aquatik. We are watching other people's content too, outside of our current Aquatik creator group, community group.
Yep. All right, guys, we are wrapping up here. I'm looking down at my phone because I am setting up the raid that we are about to jump into. We are going to be raiding a fantastic individual that I did see something here from. What?
What do you got in mind?
We are jumping into T-Bone Verde. So we have started that up. It is coming. Look, he asked right after I literally said we're raiding T-Bone Verdes. Typed in and he goes, "Can I get a raid now?"
Yes, you can.
What are the chances of that?
Yes, you can.
So look at that. We did it. Guys, we are going to be diving into T-Bone Verdes right now. So thank you all for joining us for Tidal Wave. Again, this is our new segment. We're talking all about the community. All these great pieces we talked about tonight will be happening every single week. So this fantastic gentleman over here, who are you?
Oh, I'm Riptide.
You know me. I'm Neptune. And I'll see you in the arena.